Yeah, hey, down with my brothers. Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New England Patriots. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here is May. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. May. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trayvon Diggs, usually known for interceptions. Here he gets the sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Inaudible here to get a new look.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Panther 50. Panther 50.
To throw, it's Milton. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mustang 19.
Milton. Drops it to Blue, complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Milton. And that is incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
18, 70, Timberwolf. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Milton. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Started the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, 65 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your
touchdown, Cowboys! Jaden Blue, 78 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
What's up?
They go play action with May. They'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's May. Got the connection here to Bourne. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's Milton now to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb, 38 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Patriots 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
It's complete to Diggs. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
41-yard line.
Second down and 6 now. Off the play fake. Here's May. They'll roll him out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw, it's May. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, May. Here's a diving catch right side. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chris Borregales to kick off for the Windward.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And shedding him off, now open field. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 102 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They go again with Blue. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st down, it's Blue. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing is Milton. Finds Pickens outright. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just look in each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll throw with May. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Throwing here is May. Rolling to his right. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Cowboys 31, Patriots 28.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They've got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space? Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He hits Blue. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
19 tight.
On 4th down, Milton. And he is caught. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
1st down, Cowboys.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds Pickens over the middle and whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Milton. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions. Cup 19.
To throw, it's Milton. That's to his running back, complete. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Pats at the line ready to go. They'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. The way he's throwing a football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Stevenson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Hey, what's up? Hey, can. Hey, dip right.
He's back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st and goal. Stevenson. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, Garfield. Hey, here goes that.
Again, Stevenson. And this time he is in. Ramondre Stevenson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Patriots 35, Cowboys 31.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Back to throw. He's got Pickens complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Riot.
To throw is Milton. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he will take it across midfield and